It's really important that we bring motivation back under our control and give it a stable base. How do we do this? I describe that motivation is pear-shaped. Here's what PEAR means. P is for purpose. This means it has some importance to us. There's an intrinsic reason why this matters to us. E is for enjoyment. We enjoy the processes. We enjoy doing this stuff without having to get the result. A is for achievement. It's that feeling that we're making progress, we're achieving, we're becoming better, etc. And R is for reward. So all recognition, both of those fit in. Achievement's also ambition. So start to sketch out. The first part of the exercise today is to start sketching out what's important to you. Here are some examples. Making a difference is part of purpose. Knowing that what I do makes a difference. Knowing that it has an impact, that's part of purpose. Knowing that what I do changes lives for the better is part of that intrinsic purpose. It's part of understanding the importance of what I do. Knowing that what I do helps make people happy, that's part of purpose. Achievement could be things like knowing that I'm improving and I'm getting better and I can see my progress. Knowing that I'm learning, that's part of achievement, that's part of the ambition. Thinking, I'm getting really good here. I might even be the best at what I do. That drives a lot of people. By the way, not all of these things drive all people, but these are examples of what fits in. Knowing that I'm hitting my goals drives some people. So that's all part of the achievement part of motivation. Enjoyment, working with great clients, or being just engaged by the challenge, enjoying the challenge of what I do. Loving the process and really enjoying working with our team. I've got a great team of people around me. That's all part of enjoying what I do. Reward could be getting recognition, knowing that other people out there also recognize that I'm really good at what I do, getting mentions, all of those sorts of things. Having people feature what you do, that's all part of recognition. Getting some client feedback that tells you what you're doing is making a difference, that's very rewarding. Getting some awards maybe, I get speaker awards and things like that. They also help me to feel that sense of reward, that what I'm doing is making a difference, it is being noticed. And of course the pounds, shillings, pence, dollars, cents, euros, whatever it is that comes with it. They all feature in these things, and all of these are motivational drivers. Most of us are this is a little bit like personality. There are some of these that are stronger within us. There are some that we tend towards. There are some that we just kind of gravitate towards more. But imagine these like pillars. Imagine they were keeping up a roof. Imagine this was part of creating a really strong, stable structure for your motivation. You need 4 strong pillars. And even though you might be one of those people who's drawn towards goals and targets, if your motivation is only based on that, you'll come up with a real challenge or come across a real challenge if you get to that point where you think, I'm not hitting my targets, I'm not meeting my goals. Because when that starts to happen, then your motivation starts to crumble. If you've got 4 strong pillars, even if you're not hitting your targets, you still think, this is really important, what I do is really important, there's a strong purpose to this, I'm still really enjoying it, I'm getting lots of recognition and rewards and all those sorts of things. So even though I'm not hitting my targets, I haven't reached that point of saying, what's the point then? Because I understand that what I'm doing matters. So let's flesh it out first of all. That's the first part of the exercise. Then start to think about how you can build these pillars of motivation, what you can start doing to strengthen these. Here are some examples. If you want to strengthen the pillar of purpose, start understanding the difference that you make. You will only see the difference when you look for it, by the way, so you've got to start looking for it. Find out how your work is changing people's lives. Realize the value and the impact that you're having and that your work's having on others. That will strengthen this pillar. With achievement, make sure that all of your goals, targets and everything actually mean something to you, that you're actually engaged by them. Or stick them in the bin. Find something that truly is meaningful and engaging. Lots of people pull up goals that are based around, financial targets, numbers, whatever, or in athletic terms, beating a personal best or getting under a certain time or going a certain distance, whatever it is. But they're only numbers unless they mean something to us. Also, tap into sort of learning and improvement and actually realizing the progress that you're making. If you don't look for it, you won't see it. So really tap into that. These are just examples. So you need to find your own, obviously, that work for you. Enjoyment. When you watch the Be World Class TV episode on should, need and wants, you'll start to understand how to fall in love with the processes. So maybe if you want to strengthen this pillar, watch that episode. And in terms of reward, focus on maybe turning more of the value that you bring to other people into pounds, shillings and pence, or growing your authority base and your profile so that you can get more recognition. So if you think about how to strengthen these pillars and start working on strengthening these pillars, you will start taking control over your motivation.